Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you today? We missed the daily analysis video yesterday, right? Because it was too choppy yesterday and I didn't took a trade. So we'll be trying to find a trade today. I did try it in London session as well and in Tokyo session, but no luck. So I'm not forcing any trades today. I'll show you the reason why. And I saw some few views on the last videos. Yes, it was a little misjudgment, but as said, I'm learning as well. So I would like to see some comments if I'm repeating the same viewers who viewed the last video. So this is not a financial advice. Please, everything I say and do is not something very, stamped or something rock solid. Everything, my market is imperfect. It's been very choppy. It's been very disrespectful to the upper highs and upper lows, lower lows. So it's just grabbing something in between, no wick candles or fair value gaps. It's not even respecting the OBs as well. So let's just start our day with DXY. Uh, I would say DXY daily candle was existing between this area where this liquidity gap below just got beaten. So I would just mark it as delete from the last analysis. So you would have a reminder what I said last below. It's still respecting this fair value gap somewhat, I would say, because market is not being perfect. So we'll take whatever we get. It took this daily low. It gave a good bounce. It was not able to take it. Then it took this low again. And now we need a closing above this area. We're kind of in between this area candle, this area right here. This would be a weekly candle somehow. And I would say that um, it needs to close above this to know that it can go to some area of 99.93 or 99 above an area for dollar. Since if it's not able to go up anymore, it's affecting other pairs as well because it's being choppy as well. So the other pairs are chopping as well. For a gold which used to go 2%, 3% negative or positive, it's not able to cross 1.7, 1.3, then negative side as well. It touches minus 1.3, minus 1.4 percentage change with respect to previous day, and this is disturbing results because the limits are not getting hit. If I show you the chart for gold, I am done with DXY. So if I show you the chart of gold, it's been consolidating since May 6 and now is May 14. 2 weeks, probably a week, and it's been consolidating since. And people are getting wiped off here and there, but I was trying to trade this box as well. I took a trade right here. I placed my TP at this fair value gap, which got hit and then back. So I'm just targeting within the range. I'm not targeting all the way here or all the way here. I'm just targeting it within the range. But it got choppier since Monday just dropped. Tuesday and Wednesday were just choppier. Up and down, making breaks, making sure at least fair value gaps at 15 minutes and everything. Overall, this is the scenario that it took daily. It took over, I would say, if I stop and it loads, it went down, and then it took a daily fair value gap, made a wick, took its own liquidity, and then went down. It never came down to, the 0.68 area of that range. It never came down to even 0.5. If I show you this area, this was the golden region which must have been taken. So it's now getting choppier, which would be targeting this area below for a long term. But for a short term, I would say that this is so close because I was just trading this range till here. And it took, what it did was it took the previous daily high right here and then it dropped. It took the high daily low at the previous day as well with a 4 hour fair value gap and then bounced back up. Now the next candle was supposed to be a green candle, which I have marked a yellow candle, but it didn't took neither of lows or highs. It must have taken something in between. I've marked this on daily as well, that this is the range that is disturbing me because I was aiming for this one, this 1 hour fair value gap yesterday as well, And this is my point of interest as well, that if it touches this, it would have a good bounce and the liquidity build up right here. Now, this is a point of interest as well, that this is the daily low, and this is not building right there. This was the daily low of yesterday. It took the daily low very clean, and but it was a 9 a.m. for me, which was neither London, neither Tokyo. So it was very rubbish to take just a previous day low and just go up, and it didn't went up. It didn't even took the Tokyo highs, or just took the London highs for previous day and just went back. And it's just making a choppy, range. For me, it's not tradable yet, because it's just getting choppier and just hitting stop losses all the way. It can. So this was the range I was thinking that to trade, if I want to trade in a bullish way, but it's not even hitting my area of interest, which is 0.69. I usually take trade of gold from 0.69 because it's usually the area for the OBs as well, covering the fair value gaps as well. So this is the wick which has a lot of liquidity. It's not showing right here, but otherwise when it goes on smaller time frame. So I want something, maybe if this gets hit first, then it would go down. Also, 4700 is a main resistance area. It would either break and go till 4800 if it's breaking this region, and if it's not, then it would be just bouncing back, taking liquidities from here and then going back down to 4600s, or even 4550 or 4560 something. This area right here, this fair value gap, is still untouched, which was more valid because this was under the zero point 0.5 area region. If you could see, this was 0.5 area, and everything under it was a discount area, and it's not coming in a discount area. So this is exactly located in the golden area region, where I need to see some bounce, see if it wants to go above 4800 or 5000s, if it wants to go. For today, I'm just looking for this range to be broken, taking something off this fair value gap, having a little bounce back. 1:2, 1:3 would be fine, amazing. And not, it would just melt down to this, and I'm not taking any trade until it stops here. So I'm more interested in sells from this area. I'm more interested in sells from this area till here, maybe here, maybe here. Not all the way down. I would say I would stop within the range, because it's not, getting anywhere far. It's just taking liquidity, dropping, taking liquidity, rising, and not even taking proper liquidity areas. It's just taking liquidities on the random wicks, which seem random, but it's consolidating. It's consolidating for a bigger upper move, which would be, I say, that this 4 hour and untouched, this one with the bounce from here. Moving on to Euro USD, I would say that let it load. Yes, there were two fair value gaps. This 4 hour fair value gap with an IDM, this 4 hour fair value gap with an IDM. With the bullish move up, we got over in April. This was a more appropriate fair value gap. I haven't traded Euro USD because it was not hitting proper areas. This was the line I placed. Maybe it had taken this and went down, but it went down anyways. It rejected this fair value gap, then having a bounce again. But I'm thinking it's going down further. If not, it closes. If a minute, if it closes above this region right here, it's taking this fair value gap, you would say, or a retest area or region, but there's nothing up here as well. So this uh, liquidity lying one high, two high, three, four, this is all liquidity. So I'm a little careful that I won't consider this. If it is breaking it with a good candle, I would suppose I would take a long, and I would make somewhat this my new target for TP, this high, because this is existing right above an IDM, right below a fair value gap. So this is likely to be hit. If not, it would be dropping below this range. And if I see a closure below this range, I am targeting this way value gap, so it would be very easy for me. A minute, I drew it from a wrong place. Sorry, I apologize. If it breaks this area, I would be looking for some fair value gaps and then go down till here, because this is resting liquidity and this is resting liquidity, so it's having a lot of liquidities, right? So neither of the areas it needs to break a range, and it has dumped on us yesterday, but from a no certain point. Tokyo up, the 6 a.m. was up, the London didn't Tokyo session high, which was obviously not my place to trade because I trade London session for Euro USD and JPV, but I didn't give me an SMT or anything, so it just dumped on me. This is where I was interested that this might be, taken, but this didn't even bothered to go up to this fair value gap for JPB, where I was interested in, having a short, but it just went up and dumped on me, and that dumped further for me. And this is not even has touched my order block area of interest I am having in mind for GBP, because it was more bullish than Euro USD. It's making higher highs, lower lows, higher high, lower low, and just taking liquidity right here. So if it's able to, somewhat, if I see on a 15-minute, this is the range which looks good, that okay, it took liquidity from this low, which has already taken liquidity from a higher area, right? 4-hour area, and now it's giving a bounce back, but it's not giving me a proper market structure shift. It's respecting this fair value gap, but this order block is again pulling this price action down below. So we'll just delete it so it doesn't confuse me or I make a mistake, because I usually trade on my phone, so I keep my charts very clean so that I have my marked areas. Whatever this is my point of interest, and this needs to be, this would be a no, yeah, no big candle, so this might get a pull and then hit the order block as well. So I'm again stuck in this range, stuck in a range, and stuck in a range for gold. Let it load, because obviously meetings are heavy, so stuck in a range. I am not expecting to trade today unless I see a proper market structure shift and an inverse fair value gap right here. I'm interested that I take this if it's taking this high and then going down. Overall, it's bullish, but it needs to bullish. It needs to be bullish from a premium area. It cannot be bullish from a discounted area. This is not how gold is. This is not how it acts. And if we mark the volume range right here, just for this part where it just rised, the lowest point is also right here with this daily low. So it needs to bounce off this area to the premium areas, but the volume down here could bring a wick or something. News today is not that much of a volatility, but the month is ending, so it's very choppy for me. I could get off a trade on and off, but I'm not risking anything. So I would say this is end of the meeting. If you want me to do any other pairs, I have some other pairs in the experiment as well. I trade NDX and SPX as well, but since this been an all-time high, it's been more sharp scalps. So I'm not discussing this right now, because obviously for a small trader you need a big trade, but area of interest we're interested in where this might go is somewhat here. This respects more of session liquidity. So if I trade this, I would be trading this at 6:30, 7:15 Pakistani time. So I traded this, but I haven't traded this since last week. After this move, I was waiting for this to hit, so I didn't touch it. And then this liquidity then got taken, and NDX and this liquidity also got taken, but I missed this SMT, so it's a very part of a human error, right? But yeah, you can't have eyes all everywhere. So this is it, and let's see for another session. I hope I have views and my views are engaging, because that gives, courage to do more and help me learn and help us grow, right? Together. So may Allah make it easy for you guys and for me as well. And let's all have this money issue resolved together. Inshallah. Inshallah. See you next time. Probably I'll be in touch tomorrow for next week analysis, and we'll plan a whole thing on how this week went and how next week we're going to start. I'm also going to start a small series where I would be, you know, getting in touch to see what works online and what is not working. A new thing I'm learning as well. So this will be a new thing, and I've been planning it for like a week now. So let's discuss this tomorrow. Thank you so much and see you next time, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.